Good afternoon. We're tracking some light rain and thunder showers in south central and southeastern KELOLAND. Those will keep pushing to the east as we head through the rest of your evening and overnight tonight with a low near 54 Sioux Falls, 49 Aberdeen, 53 in Pierre, and 50 in Rapid City. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, temperatures a little bit cooler, 75 the high Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 79 in Pierre, and 73 in Rapid City. Temperatures about the same for Sunday with another chance of rain. We'll take a closer look coming up. KELOLAND's First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News First at 4.
Coming up, a Pierre man is found incompetent to stand trial in the death of a Rapid City girl. Details straight ahead.
Plus, we hear from the Minnesota Lieutenant Governor about bird flu in dairy products.
And how a Minnesota woman served her country 80 years ago. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. The Pierre man charged in the stabbing death of a Rapid City girl has been found incompetent to stand trial. David Shangro is charged with first and second degree murder and aggravated assault in the death of 17-year-old Evie Maxey. The ruling was made during a competency hearing in April. Shangro has been ordered to the Human Services Center in Yankton.
In November of last year, Pierre police were called to an apartment in the southwest part of town. Authorities say that officers found Maxey dead. Shangro's trial is tentatively set for mid-August. Rapid City police are looking for the person who shot and killed a teenager. Police responded to a call around 10 o'clock last night for a person who was shot. 18-year-old Wambly Janice was taken to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Witnesses say that the shooting followed an interaction between two groups of people. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Rapid City Police Department. We'll take a closer look at the case later tonight on KELOLAND News at 5.
Two men from Mexico will spend decades behind bars after pleading guilty to drug charges in South Dakota. 37-year-old Mario Covarrubias was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release. 39-year-old Malicio Rodriguez Medina was sentenced to just over 27 years and will also have 5 years of supervised release. The U.S. Attorney's Office says that in October of 2021, law enforcement seized just under 150 pounds of cocaine the two had shipped to South Dakota. Authorities say Rodriguez Medina was also involved in getting around 2 pounds of fentanyl pills and multiple shipments of meth to the state.
Well, if you got up early enough, you got to enjoy a little bit of sunshine today before those clouds moved in, and
then came the rain.
Rain again, yeah, Megan?
Well, we have more rain going to move in as we head through the rest of your evening. Right now, though, just some thicker clouds here in Sioux Falls. Our temperatures fell to 66 degrees, so that is well below normal. Well, we have a very light breeze compared to yesterday's strong winds. Right now, that breeze at 7 miles an hour. We do have some thick clouds and a thunder shower moving through the Gregory area with those dark blue clouds there just off in the distance. Here's a look at KELOLAND Live Doppler radar with those light rain showers from earlier still moving through the Mitchell area. And as we get a little bit closer to Chamberlain and Winter, we do have some thunder showers producing some lightning like we just saw there in Gregory, but nothing is severe in our area right now. We do have a risk of severe weather as we head through the rest of your evening. The severe weather is to our south in Nebraska there in those flashing yellow boxes with those severe thunderstorm warnings. So like I mentioned, we do have that risk of severe weather, a level 1 out of 5 there in green and a level 2 out of 5 there in yellow. Large hail and strong winds going to be our main threats. Now Nebraska is under a level 3 out of 5 risk. They are already in a severe thunderstorm watch until about 9 o'clock tonight. Again, for those strong winds, large hail, and a tornado is not out of the question. So for tonight, we're watching the chances for rain and thunderstorms here in KELOLAND. Light winds, lows in the upper 40s to low 50s. This round of rain and thunderstorms should move out after midnight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, highs in the 70s. We'll keep our winds mostly light. Now we do have that risk of rain and thunderstorms as we head through the rest of tonight. We'll take a closer look at the timing and what to expect in just a little bit.
Thanks, Megan. Minnesota Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan doesn't believe bird flu will impact dairy products, even as a case is confirmed in a Benton County herd. She made the comments during a tour of Garland Farms. Evan Berg with our CBS affiliate in Rochester shares what dairy producers are saying about the disease.
Even though bird flu has been found in a dairy herd here in Minnesota, the lieutenant governor wanted to emphasize during her tour of Garland Dairy that by and large, Minnesota milk is still safe to drink.
Our milk is safe, and that's the most important thing that I want Minnesotans to take away from this. We are absolutely managing this, and I am confident that we will be able to continue to navigate through this with our farmers.
Flanagan says the state of Minnesota is working closely with its Board of Animal Health and state experts on the disease to investigate the case and what it might mean for Minnesota dairy cattle.
We want to remind everybody, though, that milk and poultry, turkey is safe to eat if it's cooked or pasteurized. There's been no linkages to that. And so I always say I encourage everybody to drink a glass of milk and eat some cheese.
Lieutenant Governor Flanagan's visit was supposed to focus on National Dairy Month, but producers at the event were glad she addressed bird flu.
Well, I mean, it's great to know that the administration is there to support us and then also to help consumers put their mind at ease.
The lieutenant governor said that as of right now, there is no reason for consumers to stay away from milk products.
We have faced pandemics before and come out on the other side, and I am hopeful that we will be able to do that here.
The lieutenant governor also took the time to talk about the bright future ahead of the dairy industry here in Minnesota, as the state works on trying to incentivize younger farmers to get into the business. In Eota, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
In South Dakota, there are at least 5 confirmed cases in dairy cows in the state.
While many brave men were honored as part of the 80th anniversary of D-Day yesterday, we're not forgetting about the women who played a big part in the war. Marielle Mose, with our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis, spoke to a Minnesota woman who served our country 80 years ago.
Mom, was this in Des Moines?
This is Fort Des Moines, and I'm away
up here.
In her Edina living room, Florence Cesare and her daughter Sandy look back at the scrapbooks of Florence's time in the Women's Army Corps. She grew up in Curry, Minnesota, a small farm town south of Marshall. In her early 20s, she felt the call to serve her country.
Since there weren't any boys in our family, there were 8 girls, I just felt that somebody from our family should contribute.
After training at Fort Des Moines, she became a nurse's aide at Northington General Hospital in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, taking care of the men severely injured on the front lines.
I was able to assist the nurses in the care of paralyzed patients, which was very sad and which really made you realize the cost of war to young men.
Her job went beyond medical care. She built friendships with her patients, lifting their spirits in a dark time.
I remember him so well. They were all sweet guys.
These women took on a lot of trauma they witnessed, but made sure to find the joy in their job as well.
We had a tight-knit group. In fact, we had a softball group. We played softball, and we had a lot of fun.
She continues to treasure the Women's Army Corps uniform she wore at age 22, still just as patriotic as the young woman who wore it, now at age 102.
It was for our country, and at that time, our country needed us.
In Edina, Marielle Mose, WCCO News.
After Florence left the Women's Army Corps in 1945, she continued to work as a medical assistant. She turns 103 in August.